Hey, you guys, we are back to do another review of Married to Medicine, honey. It seemed like they done kicked Quad to the curb, yeah. And she was like, what I do to y'all? Stay tuned for one.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and feel some tea. Join the Kourtney family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, co-ed camp folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship reviews. It's all about entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Married to Medicine. Quad saying deuces to them. Or they saying deuces to Quad. They said this is not spoiler. They kicked her in the pit.
So if you're brand new to this channel and subscribe yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Now let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. We're not gonna be before you long.
Yeah, we really mean it tonight, y'all. I'm sleeping and tired.
I'm sleeping too. And I'm on vacation starting tomorrow. So yeah,
I have to work in the morning, so let's get to it.
But I still got stuff to do. Anyway, so it's starting off from last week with Dr. Heavlin and Quad kind of going at it and calling B and that, and this, and basically saying that Quad was a user. Simone intervened and pretty much said that, listen, y'all, this lower your voice, honey. Let's Phaedra think that this some kind of hood. I'm saying, and surely that was a joke, because what they do over there at Atlanta Housewife was straight ghetto hood, honey, and all of that extra stuff, honey. But so I'm sure
there's a difference, though.
Why?
Atlanta is millionaire hood. This is like, hood, little rich hood, but not millionaire hood. It's different levels of hood.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, okay. So anyway, but for the gist of it, they all bust that start laughing because I'm sure they saying, oh, Phaedra know about this right here, honey. So let's see. Basically, Jackie tells Quad, we just want you to take accountability, Quad. Just take accountability. Just own it.
From what I can tell, Quad flaw is this. She don't take accountability for nothing. She always plays the victim. And if you do call her out on something, she's going to reverse it. She's going to use that Jedi mind trick on you and make it act like it's your fault. And she's going to play the victim. And if she just take responsibility and accountability, I think the girls were like, okay, Quad, okay, we see you taking accountability, you know your flaws, you learning from it. We're gonna give you another chance. You know what I'm saying? But she won't do that for nothing in the world. And I don't know why. Pride, maybe.
Yeah, pride, ego, all that stuff or whatever. But too, she keeps saying, "But I've been hurt too. This group hurt me too. I've been hurt too."
But she reversing that though.
Say something to me.
Hey, Quad, why you do me like that?
I've been done wrong too.
Hey, Quad, why am I drunk?
I've been drunk too. But what about me? I've been drunk too.
But Quad,
I've had a lot of hurt in this group too.
But Quad, I'm the one drunk in the ditch somewhere. What I gotta do with you? What I gotta do with you?
Me too. But me too.
But it's happened.
It happened to me too.
This happened last night to me
too. So basically, that's how I go with her. So yeah, everything is, no matter what you say, she just gonna say she been hurt too. And basically, that Toya said, "Listen, Quad, you call my husband pretty much a woman." You know what I'm saying? And of course, they showed the clips and run it back. Also, you said that that they robbed Anila's house or something like that or whatever. And I know y'all saying that other lady said, but let me tell you something. If you repeating what somebody said, they need to say allegedly, and you need to tell the person who repeated. Quad saying it like she coming up with this information. You know what I'm saying? So you can't take third or fourth, fifth hand information and not say allegedly or from what I heard and so told me this. She repeating it like she know it was facts.
I just think Quad wanted some dirt on Tanya,
Her too.
Toya, and well dirt she can get on Toya, she's gonna use it,
Yeah.
regardless if it's third, fourth, or fifth hand information. She wanted it, and that's why I think she took it and ran with, and because she wanted some dirt on Toya.
Right.
And I'm like you. You're right. Don't do that. Put the word allegedly in front of them. I
Right.
heard allegedly that you broke into these people's houses,
Right.
but she didn't. She went straight hard facts with it.
Mm-hmm. And she
And
said
she stood 10 toes down
that's
on
what
her
she
reunion.
said. That's what she said. So, but yeah, Dr. Simone said, listen, you don't even like interact with us. You only just come to events and you don't hang around us outside of basically outside of filming. Y'all, you don't do any of this stuff, and I don't know, did we talk about it on the last time where Dr. Heavenly was saying what Simone,
Right.
I mean not Simone, what Quad had said and stuff like that when she did the interview on her and Carlos King recapped it. She was just basically, Heavenly just basically threw a lot of stuff in, said Quad's concerned about Dr. Jackie and how much she making. It was a lot. It was a lot. So they were saying a lot of stuff that we saw was edited out. And I think at that moment, I think at the resurrection, there was about to be a fight between Quad and Toya. And it just kept getting heated and stuff. And so they didn't want to show that because, Dr. Heaven said, like, we doctors, we got real jobs over there at the housewife child. They ain't got no jobs for real, honey. But they got real jobs. They got clients. They got, people they need to see. So they edit that stuff out.
So have you ever been around female friends like that? They just come around when stuff like that happens,
Yeah.
And like they pop in and pop out of your life.
All right. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you have those people that pop in and pop. Child, they're not friends. They fair weather friends. That's what I like to call them. So yeah, that's basically that's what they are, fair weather friends. So they come in when it's necessary. But then over here on the sister circle, she was like, "Oh, y'all my ride or dies, y'all my friends, all this stuff." And I don't know how long a friendship she had with those ladies. I know that show did not last, and I know she wished that she could eat all them words because, honey, she probably was banking that show was gonna last forever and ever and ever. And I don't know why, because it looked like it was not going to.
Yeah, but I have friends like, I don't say pop in and pop out, but as you get older, or as you go through life, you have people just fall off, fall out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fall to the wayside as you go on through life. Now I have had people like that in my life. You know what I'm saying? You go to the next stage in life, they fall off. Keep going up, and they fall off, and that's part of life, I guess. Your circle gets smaller as you get older.
It is. It is. I don't know if that would be the same for this circle because they filming. They got, you know what I'm saying?
Well, if you disappear for a whole year, off season, and all of a sudden when they have events,
hey,
you
girl.
pop back up. That's not a friend, man. To me, that's a leech. You know what I'm saying? Somebody want to leech on to you for something. That's just
And I used to like all of them as I thought they all had good chemistry with each other, whether they was right, wrong, or indifferent, fussing and fighting, whatever. But yeah, Quad said she missed the long nights. We used to hang out. We used to be up.
Where she go then? If she missed those
said,
nights,
I got friends over here with sister circle on it. But as soon as they cancel that show, do she still got them friends? Or she still standing 10 toes down with them? I'm just saying. But anyway, so let's move on. So the ladies, they was at dinner and they was like, "Ooh, it's getting cold. Let us leave." And now they all in their rooms. Well, I guess Simone, Jackie, Toya, and Phaedra in Heavenly. They're all in one room. So you got the new girls over there in their own room. So they all together and they was talking about Quad and the situation. And they was like, listen, let's call her and let's get this together and let's just call her,
So they called her down. They pulled the chair out for us. They Quad sit here. So they was trying to recreate that scene from Martin. Y'all remember that scene when they had the all black like he was playing New Jack City? And Quad jumped up. Sit your 5'6" butt down before I make chain out of you. so yeah, man. I said, boy, they so dramatic with this here, man. But yeah, settle it down.
Wait a minute. So, they all in true. Heavenly had her intervention, I think, season before last. And I can't say about the rest of them or whatever. Y'all know how they did Mariah. So I guess, most of the ladies kind of had some kind of intervention. They used the scenario too when they was talking to Simone and Cisa. They had an intervention, but to me, theirs was a little different. because it didn't necessarily involve the group. It involved them two, you know. But yeah, go ahead, baby.
No, I'm just saying they settled down and basically Simone basically told her, well, Quad, I'm gonna use the Uno reverse card on you and say, hey, we just don't have no connections with you, Quad. So since we don't have no connection with you, we need you to pack your things up and leave. And Quad said, no. And Simone said, yes. And Quad said, I was trying to be friends with y'all. I want to be loved, and I want to love y'all. And Simone then said, no, not today, brother. Not today. So,
what was all of that love and energy and stuff like that before? So, yeah, before you thinking you better than everybody, Quad like to look down on people.
What blows my mind is like, after, they put Quad in the hot seat, and they all was like, no, Quad. Dr. Heavily, the main one of the rock and roll Quad, is on the other side now. Y'all, Quad, you got to go. But last season, you rock and roll Quad, you know what I'm saying? All on the YouTube channel, he and Kiki and Kaka with him. So,
Quad had said that she thought that, everything was a start when the resurrection, when she did the little resurrection thing. Honey, I said, I know she lying.
And the music said, yeah, man.
And then Simone said, that was an epic fail, baby. That was not it. That was not it. And then from what Dr. Heavlin said, they got to fighting. They was about to get to fighting too, or got to. So no, how in the world you thought that was? No, ma'am. You popping up out that casket, and then to me, you was popping out in an arrogant, better than stance. Like you gonna apologize, like you gonna accept my apology. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't omelet at all or anything. So
have you ever came out of the casket and want people to apologize to you?
I would hope not. Because once you in there, like
get
out. But Quad has said, she been hurt too. But and after Simone said, well, you hurt a lot of ladies. She said, I've been hurt too. Simone said it again, and she said, I've been hurt too.
It's like they was trying to give her. They was trying to give Quad an opportunity to like, Quad, we've been hurt, and Quad should say, I'm sorry that I hurt y'all, and yada 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 yada. Right. But Quad didn't take the bait.
Go into detail. Now, for me, if Quad says she been hurt, go into details and say when this happened, that happened. This is when I was hurt.
Yeah, we get that, Quad. But the point is, we letting you know, you the one said you didn't have no connection with us. You the one disappeared for almost a year. So then you get on, like I said, this other show and said, these are my girls now. So Quad, don't say you're the victim of all this. Okay, well, yeah, we might do some things to you, but you've done some things to us also. So let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100.
Yep.
But Quad, no, I ain't do nothing. Y'all hurt me. Y'all hurt me.
Now, in her confessional, she was saying, how quickly we flip, how quickly people flip. And she said they just act like they don't remember me, like just toss me to the side. And she said, and she done stood up for some of these ladies. Now, I'm going to be honest, it didn't feel good watching it.
No, like I told you, man, that's cold how they did it. To me, it was cold, man. It's like, I know you flew all the way from Atlanta to California, but guess what? You got to go back home. You got to pack your bags and go.
What they say? You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here.
Yeah, I was like, dang, that's cold. But at least let her stay to the end of the trip and just say, when you get back to Atlanta, we need to chill for a minute.
My thing is, why you invited her?
Maybe
and I guess production, you know what I'm saying? But like to sit here and invite this girl, and this girl got to pack up and leave. They'll do the walk of shame. But granted, like I said, some stuff that was done to Mariah, and I feel that Quad was in the midst of that stuff. That stuff will come back and bite you in the butt, baby. You either stay. I'll be like Sweet Tea, like he told her to stay out of there.
Oh yeah.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Just watch, honey. So let's see. So the ladies are calling their husband, and Sweet Tea called Dr. G, and he said, listen, you stay out of that. You know what I'm saying? You just watch, but just be on mute, honey. Toya called Dr. Eugene and pretty much update him on what's going on. So yeah. So anyway, so they all about to gather together, and they're gonna go to, I want to say Martha's Venue, but it's not Martha's Venue.
Martha Vineyard is on the East Coast. This is on the West Coast.
Yeah.
That's Napa Valley.
Thank you. What?
Napa Valley.
Oh,
Napa Valley.
I thought you said
Nappy Head. Nappy Head.
So yeah, they about this, and so of course, I'm like, okay, can we move past quad? So Toya was like, we just wanted to let the other ladies know, quad decide, basically quad squatted. Quad had left this morning. She told, updated them on that or whatever.
Yeah, it would have been worse if they would have told Quad, you know what, we need to leave this vacation trip and go back home. And matter of fact, hand me your Delta ticket. They get the ticket, tear it up, give them the other ticket. And Phaedra get a smaller ticket, and it'll be a yellow ticket to Spirit. Fly back home, Spirit.
So, Dr. Jackie has a sit-down conversation. Well, I'm not sure if it was live or not, but I don't know if it's Instagram live or whatever. And she's talking to the Vice President, Kamala Harris.
The United States don't have the Vice President doing a Zoom call on Instagram Live or something like that.
Well, first of all, Zoom is totally different. That's another streaming app.
Well, okay, you said, ooh, the United States Vice President is having a call with me on Instagram Live.
I think it was because Instagram is the one that had that up and down like that. If it was Zoom, you'd be in a big box over here, box over there. That's that Instagram up and down.
Zoom has options. You can have boxes either way, can't you?
Yeah.
I don't get on Zoom calls.
Says the person that does not do any of that. Yeah.
Hard for me to FaceTime me.
But anyway, so as they talked, they was talking about the maternity of maternity mortality of Black women, and how Black women die at a higher rate in childbirth than non-Black women.
Yeah,
Black and brown women, I think.
It's all because of healthcare. You know what I'm saying? Some women of color don't have the resources to go make sure they checked up real well, and that's part of it. That's why they try to expand Medicaid to some of these states. Some of these states turn the Medicaid down, and you don't have the money. But they love build prisons though. They'll build prison in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? We walk around here, drive around here, raggedy roads, potholes from hell. Hit your car and the car fall apart. Right. But no, they don't fix the road. They'll build some prisons. Sure enough will. So yeah, don't get me started on that. That's a totally different video.
But they said that I guess it's a hotline that you can call 1-833-TLC-MOM. So
Mommy.
Yeah. I left her out.
TLC. I'm saying TLC-MO. Mama, I'm missing one digit.
Now what is it? M-O-M what?
TLC-MAMA.
Oh,
Mama.
M-A-M-A.
Yeah.
Oh. I was writing while I was listening.
TLC Mom. One more digit. One more digit.
So all of that went well, and Jackie was ecstatic that she was talking to the Vice President, and so yeah, shout out to her. Congratulations on that. Jackie doing big things. I mean, come on now, y'all can get the Vice President on a Bravo show, Married to Medicine.
Yeah,
I think it's big.
gotta keep it real too now. The Vice President is an AKA, Jackie's AKA. They so real sisters, so she might have the inside track to get her to get on the show.
Who gonna get who on the show?
Jack is an AKA.
So she got the Vice President on the show.
Yeah, and the Vice President is an AKA.
I know that, but what are you talking about to get her on the show?
I'm just saying, she gonna do her sorority sister a favor. Get on the show. Say, yeah, I got you. I'll come on the show.
Oh, you saying okay? Anyway, so let's move on. So the ladies
y'all see how she anyway me. You see how that is?
Wow, I got it now.
Anyway.
I don't do my body language. Yeah. I just said, okay.
When you say anyway, that's how I'll be picturing in my mind.
I see.
Anyway.
Yeah, I see. Now, sometimes I can do you anyway, honey. Anyway.
Your anyway be strong.
Do it.
Yeah, be strong.
Do it. Cut you a little bit.
Cut you.
what should I say then?
That's it.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Okay,
baby.
on
Yeah,
the
you
next
right.
one. I
You
don't.
right.
I'm not
You
gonna
right.
say you right if you. I don't feel you right. So the ladies are. Let's see. Oh, they're going to the winery, right? And that's what it is. So they're going to the winery.
Vineyard.
Yeah, they're going to the winery and everything, and they meet. But I noticed. I don't know if y'all noticed, but that fur that girl Phaedra is wearing is hideous. I don't care if it says Fendi, child. It is hideous. It looks like something that don't belong. It's so ugly.
It's like
Just because it got a name, it's so ugly.
I don't know what the temperature was out there.
She looked a little out of place.
I know she was hot
with her pajamas.
She had you how that big fur wrapped around her. It was like a big white fat huge caterpillar.
It did. And then it looked like she got some silk pajamas. So I'm like, Phaedra, now come on now. You can't be talking about Dr. Heavenly dressing and you dress like that. That just no.
She liked her style.
Yeah,
I like Phaedra, man. You know.
So anyway, as they sit down, they sit down and they talk, and of course, you know, they got to bring up Quad name. So they said that, you know, things feel light, and Toya was like, "Oh, I feel like a burden been releasing. Ooh, they feel good." And I was like, "Golly, this one was a dark cloud, honey. She didn't show up like that."
Well, the thing is, all it takes is that one person with that negative energy. It can suck all the energy out the room.
Quad didn't feel like she had negative energy, child. She was trying to make amends.
Man, Quad said, "Man, I need to stay on this show."
I know that's right. So, I got bills.
So,
and according to Heavenly, honey, Quad be late showing up. She was like, she be 3-4 hours late. And she said, we got real jobs to be ready to go to work the next day because they want to go and film, do what they need to do, and leave. But Quad, no, she want to show. I was like, what is wrong with this woman?
Some people get a little famous, you know, they get feeling themselves a little bit. You know, maybe she's starting to feeling herself a little bit, and you know, her ego got the best of her. You know,
I know that,
and
but it caused her to be late.
No, yeah, some people say, "Hey, the show don't start till I get there." You know what I'm saying? You know, so she might be one of them types.
So Jackie walks in, honey, on cloud 9. She's spinning, honey. She doing the twirl. So she is ecstatic and excited, honey, that she just got off the call with Camilla Harris.
Can Curtis make her feel the way they feel that way? Curtis. Can Curtis make Jackie swirl and spin like that and be on cloud 9?
Not at all, child. He can swirl back and go to the DR because, honey, that's where he been at. So Heavenly is, you know, they all in this good vibe, good energy, good place. So Heavenly said, you know what? She said, I want to make a toast to sweet tea. Cling, 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 cling. For whatever reason, whatever the thing was, but she did apologize for what she said and stuff like this. So Sweet Tea, like, oh my gosh, Heavenly apologized to me. So yeah. Any words?
No words, man. I'm still stuck on the Fendi the caterpillar Phaedra was wearing. I'm still stuck on that. It was like a big anaconda she was wearing. Like it was gonna wrap around and crush her. Yeah. Like, golly, what? I understand you going to California, you try to make yourself be seen, but I don't know.
It was ugly.
It looked like a big Coca-Cola bear.
Toya is gonna talk to the ladies about, you know, her wine and everything. So they're gonna sit down and have a business meeting. She wanted to bring Phaedra. I wish Phaedra would have dressed different, but she wanted to bring Phaedra in the room. She was like, of course, you want to have an attorney in there with you, somebody that can talk business as well, and to just talk about what she wants to do with the new line that she's coming out with. And she also was just saying, you know, Atlanta, you know, is Black Mecca, basically. And, you know, a lot of people in Atlanta, especially when you're Black owned, they want to support other Black owned business. A lot of people don't always understand that, but they like to support us. So how can this wine be a little different to say that, hey, you know, it's Black owned? It's basically said you really can't, but your face being Black will let them know that, hey, you know, your face gonna be the product producer, pusher, whatever you want to say.
Pusher.
I'm your pusher.
Y'all remember that rap song back in the day?
Ice-T one.
Yeah, well, y'all probably too young to remember all that. Oh, you pusher. That one rap was rap.
Yeah.
Now you got Six Red. Ski
Don't talk about that.
Ski. I said, what happened to rap music, man? It was, KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions and LL Cool J and NWA. Now you got Sexy Red.
I was listening to some today, and it was just as stupid too. And I was like, "Dang, I could have made a song.
Yeah.
All I had to do was just have some stupid as a
say
chorus.
All you gotta have a chorus line and a dope beat.
Yeah.
So you don't have the lyrics like you do back in the day. You had Eric B and Rakim, you know what I'm saying? Them guys can flow. Big Daddy Kane, they had them bars. You got some people like Kendrick Lamar and whatnot, but yeah, the rest of the stuff, they what they call them, mama rappers.
Basically what it is. So Toya was just like, she wants to get her own brand. She wants to get her own wine glasses, own wine bottles. She just want to do it all.
Hey, more props
once
to
you do that, Toya, I'm definitely gonna purchase and support.
And
so
she got some big ambitions. She wants to knock out, man.
Yeah, and
have your own stuff like that. That's a good way to go about it.
Oh yeah,
Go about it. I'm sorry, go about it.
And her being like a wine connoisseur, you know what I'm saying?
Is she though?
Well, she been like that for a while. She love wine.
She love wine. Okay.
Yeah, so she used to do, I think so, wine connoisseur. So yeah,
you see a lot of people just slap their names on the bottle.
Oh yeah, it seems like she kind of know what she's doing when it comes to it. Okay. She knows the taste. You know what I'm saying? Like she was saying, how to hold a wine glass. What if it's white, you hold it like this. If it's red, you hold it like I was
impressed, because I thought you could hold any wine like this and swirl it around. She still got legs and sniff it.
Don't do how you do it, babe.
And swirl it around.
I hold my glass like this sometimes.
You also hold it like that.
My brother gave me about 3 bottles of wine, different kinds.
Yeah, so you sniff it, drink it, and you swirl it around your mouth. You
gotta do all that. You sure that ain't Listerine?
No, that's how you do. That's how you get the taste, so you know what kind of wine it is.
I don't do that. I just drink it.
Hey, you drink like an old girl. You like Simone. Give me some boom phone.
So Sweet Tea is pulling out her brown liquor.
I feel, she country, she young, and she had a little, what you call them,
canteens, man.
Yeah. I said, ooh, you from Texas, man. You think you in the Wild Wild West.
Well, you don't know the name of it. Didn't y'all used to have it in the Army?
Yeah, but I'm gonna show that. We call it canteens, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, and
they thought it was like a flask or
that's what it is. I said, what did I say?
You said canteen. It's a canteen. It's a flask.
Oh, what's a canteen then?
It's bigger.
Whatever. She pulled it out. She wants some brown liquor. I don't know why when you I think of that. Anybody want some brown liquor? It just sounds like it takes you over here, you're drinking, you're in California. You're in California.
What you about to say?
They in San Francisco. That's California. So you're in California. You in the winery. All this is exquisitely beautiful. All this stuff there. Pull out that brown liquor.
I'll wait for her to pull out some fried chicken, some macaroni and cheese. I said, why you gotta be? Sometimes you can't bring the country. Leave the country in the country sometimes.
Let me divert. Y'all remember on that episode of Fred Sanford, and y'all may be too young, and we may be too old, but he had a relative, of course, that passed away that he didn't know. He wasn't gonna go at first, but anyway, he went. You remember this episode? And so he was sitting in coach, and he didn't know they was gonna feed him or something like that. He may have been, he was sitting in first class. He didn't know that he was gonna be sitting in first class, and he didn't know they were gonna feed him in first class. But he had some fried chicken already wrapped up in the grease, like that green naked, the grease stained through the bag.
Yeah.
And so Lamont said, "You don't need that. They're gonna feed us up here." He said, "Well, what do we do with this chicken?" And he said, man, put that up. Now I gotta go back here and coach and see if they want it. So he back there when we get the curtain. He said, y'all want some chicken? Somebody must have said, what? Chicken food? Fried chicken food? Y'all want some fried chicken? Laugh at my joke, man. I took too long.
That was too long.
I was explaining it.
That joke was so long, man. I was thinking about work tomorrow, man. Your time is off, man. That was a long.
I should have just said fried chicken.
Yeah, you should just say fried chicken food and call it a day. I'm sorry, y'all. I know that took 10 minutes of your life away if you just listen to that long joke, but that's what it be.
So you don't do me like that.
Show
you really
it.
don't do me like that.
Fried chicken. Show
So anyway, so the guys all meet up. You could talk about this. Child, toward the end, I was getting sleepy.
Oh, well, the guys just met up, man. They playing some games and whatnot. And Eugene, I guess Eugene is the one who gets all the tea from the women and spread it to the guys.
As usual.
Yeah, so I just like a little tea. No, Eugene, you like a lot of tea because you get that tea and you smile like the Kool-Aid man while you spread it out to the guys. And basically, you're saying they kick Quad to the curb or whatnot. And I forget Ashley's husband's name. He has to, this is her.
Name.
Yeah, he has.
Her name is Alicia.
I'm sorry, Alicia's husband's name. But anyway, Alicia left him with the 2 kids, and his first time being alone with the 2 kids, and he feel overwhelmed with the 2 kids and stuff. And they were talking about how they used to babysit their kids when their wives was like on trips or whatnot. Well, basically, that's all it was.
And also, Eugene was telling the guys too what happened to Quad and basically how they just.
I said that.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have been zoned down thinking about my vacation.
Pay me no attention.
When you just said, I started thinking about work, you don't pay me no attention. So, but I know you didn't say this part about what Dr. G was just saying, that he said it's kind of messed up that you get kicked out your own friend circle or whatever, but he was like, it's fine with him, and he was just basically saying too that he don't want Sweet Tea and Quad close anyway because it's gonna be awkward for him, which I agree, it's gonna be awkward, especially if you ain't and your ex-wife ain't on no, like
a good term,
right, right, so anyway, so the ladies are meeting up for dinner. And they basically just talking about marriage, talking about relationships. Simone was just saying too, her and Cecil don't argue about stuff. And then at the end of the day, it's really and truly just petty. Alicia got in there and she started talking about something. Child, I had to go and give me something to drink because I was just sleeping.
Basically, all she was saying, her husband is from Nigeria. And the Nigerian man, her husband, gets back in Nigeria, had like a driver. Guys, people that did the grass, the yard, and washed his clothes. I mean, what's he, a prince or a king? You know what I'm saying? Because apparently he had people do everything for him. And once he gets up here, he wants a submissive woman. And the women said what's her name, Alicia? Mm-hmm. When she's around him, she act all submissive or not. But when she's around the women, she's more opinionated. So. Hey.
And Simone says all a lie because when she around that man, okay, yes, okay, yes. So yeah, but yeah, they did talk about that. Also, too, Toya asked Paige, okay, what happened to your doctor? Doctor, oh, where he at? Paige, we broke up, but I'm dating another doctor. Yeah, right, girl. You just saying this, y'all, so you can stay on this show, huh?
Well, if she dating a doctor, she didn't bring him on the show then.
We ain't gonna see him. We ain't gonna see none but them wigs and them lashes and that ugly fur coat, honey, that she walking around that need to return to sender, honey, because it's like, what can you really and truly go with that thing? That thing is idiots. What can you go? A fashion show?
I was surprised somebody nobody shoot it with a tranquilizer. It's a lie. Shoot it.
So y'all tell us what y'all feel about this season so far. Again, I say I didn't like the ambush. Not the ambush. I just didn't like, when anybody gets ganged up on, you know what I'm saying? To me, I don't think it really and truly was an intervention.
So how you think the ladies should have handled that then?
I don't think first of all, I don't think that it was right to bring somebody away to California. Yeah. And in California, because some people say California, and then tell them they got to go. Yeah. I thought that was a little suckish. You know what I'm saying? You could have handled that situation there.
Right.
at home, and then maybe it can have been a more, but you telling somebody to get your grip. I know you just got here, but get your grip and go home.
Yeah, that was kind of tacky.
But on that note, you guys, that's all we got. Y'all have a wonderful Merry Christmas, because I don't think that this show is going to air on Christmas Eve. So y'all enjoy your Christmas. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for rocking with us, man. We almost closing out 2023. The show went by fast. And we finna step into 2024.
Yep.
So have a wonderful, wonderful week. And don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Let's put God first.
Deuces.
Hey!